Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of mindset and its undeniable link to success. You know, that little voice in your head, the one that tells you you're not good enough, smart enough, or brave enough to go after what you want. We're going to unpack that voice, understand where it comes from, and most importantly, learn how to shut it down. Stay tuned as we uncover some eye-opening insights that will empower you to unlock your full potential. Let's talk about two fundamental mindsets, fixed and growth. These mindsets shape how we perceive our abilities and approach challenges in life. The concept of mindset was popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, who has conducted extensive research on how our beliefs about our abilities can impact our success and overall well-being. Imagine for a second that you're facing a challenge. It could be anything, a difficult project at work, learning a new skill, or even dealing with a personal setback. How you respond to this challenge can be influenced by your mindset. Someone with a fixed mindset might say, "I'm not good at this." They might feel frustrated and believe that their abilities are limited and unchangeable. This belief can lead to a lack of effort and a tendency to give up easily. They see their abilities as set in stone. This fixed mindset can create a mental barrier, making it difficult to overcome obstacles and achieve personal growth. It can also lead to a fear of failure, as they may believe that failing at a task reflects their inherent lack of ability. But someone with a growth mindset would say, "I'm not good at this yet." They understand that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. This mindset fosters a love for learning and a resilience that is essential for great accomplishment. They see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of being discouraged by failure, they use it as a stepping stone to improve and succeed. This perspective encourages persistence and a willingness to take on new challenges. And guess what? Research by Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck shows that people with a growth mindset achieve significantly more in life. Her studies have demonstrated that those who believe their abilities can be developed are more likely to embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and see effort as a path to mastery. They're more resilient, more successful in their careers, and have stronger relationships. This is because they view effort as a necessary part of the journey to success and are not deterred by obstacles. They understand that growth comes from continuous learning and improvement. Why? Because they don't let setbacks define them. They embrace them. They see failures not as a reflection of their abilities, but as opportunities to learn and grow. This mindset not only leads to greater achievements, but also to a more fulfilling and resilient life. Here's the thing about intelligence and talent. They're not fixed traits. They're like muscles. The more you use them, the stronger they get. But here's where things get interesting. If you believe intelligence is fixed, you're less likely to challenge yourself. Why bother if you think you're stuck with what you've got, right? But if you believe intelligence is malleable, you're more likely to embrace challenges, to persevere when things get tough, and ultimately to achieve at higher levels. Your beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies. So, what are you telling yourself about your own potential? Let's talk about failure. It's a topic that many of us shy away from, but it's an integral part of our lives. Failure is something that everyone experiences, regardless of who they are or what they do. It's a universal phenomenon that connects us all. Nobody likes it, but here's the deal, it's inevitable. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much you prepare, there will be times when things don't go as planned. And that's okay. It's part of the journey. You are going to fail at some point in your life, probably multiple times. Each failure is a stepping stone, a lesson waiting to be learned. It's not the end of the road, but rather a detour that can lead to new opportunities and growth. But here's the difference between people who let failure define them and those who use it as fuel perspective. It's all about how you view the situation. Do you see it as a dead end or as a chance to pivot and try something new? A fixed mindset sees failure as a reflection of their worth. It's personal. They believe that their abilities are static and unchangeable, so when they fail, it feels like a confirmation of their inadequacy. A growth mindset sees failure as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to improve. They understand that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Failure is just a part of the learning process, to adjust, to get better. They see each setback as a chance to refine their approach, to hone their skills, and to come back stronger. It's not about avoiding failure, but about embracing it and using it as a catalyst for growth. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? These questions drive them to analyze their mistakes, to understand what went wrong, and to find ways to do better next time. They don't dwell on the mistake. They don't let it define them or hold them back. Instead, they use it as a stepping stone to move forward with greater confidence and determination. They dissect it, extract the lesson, and move forward. This mindset allows them to turn every failure into a valuable learning experience, paving the way for future success. So the next time you face a setback, remember, it's not the end, but a new beginning. Chapter 4, the neuroscience of neuroplasticity. Can we rewire our brain? Now you might be thinking, Mel, that's all well and good, but I've been this way my whole life. It's a common sentiment, isn't it? We often feel that our habits, our ways of thinking, and our behaviors are set in stone, unchangeable. But what if I told you that this isn't the case? What if I told you that you have the power to change, to grow, and to evolve, no matter your age or past experiences? Can I really change my mindset? This question is at the heart of personal development and self-improvement. It's a question that has intrigued scientists, psychologists, and philosophers for centuries. The idea that we can fundamentally change who we are and how we think is both exciting and daunting. The answer is a resounding yes. And it's not just a hopeful affirmation, it's backed by science. The field of neuroscience has shown us that our brains are incredibly adaptable. This adaptability is known as neuroplasticity, and the reason is neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This means that our brains are not hardwired in a way that cannot be changed. Instead, they are dynamic, constantly evolving structures that can be shaped and reshaped by our thoughts, experiences, and actions. Your brain is not static. It's a living, breathing organ that is always in a state of flux. Every thought you think, every experience you have, and every action you take can influence the structure and function of your brain. It's constantly changing and adapting based on your experiences and thoughts. This means that you have the power to influence your brain's development. By engaging in new activities, learning new skills, and challenging yourself, you can create new neural pathways and strengthen existing ones. Every time you learn something new, you're giving your brain a workout. Just like physical exercise strengthens your muscles, mental exercise strengthens your brain. This can lead to improved cognitive function, better memory, and increased mental resilience. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, you're challenging your brain to adapt and grow. This can be anything from trying a new hobby, learning a new language, or even taking a different route to work. These small changes can have a big impact on your brain's plasticity. You're literally rewiring your brain. This process of creating and strengthening neural connections is what allows us to learn, grow, and adapt. It's what makes personal transformation possible. So if you've been stuck in a fixed mindset, don't worry. It's never too late to change. By understanding and harnessing the power of neuroplasticity, you can break free from old patterns and create new, more empowering ones. You have the power to change it. You have the power to take control of your thoughts, your behaviors, and ultimately your life. It's a journey that requires effort and persistence, but the rewards are well worth it. You have the power to rewire your brain for success. Embrace the possibilities, take action, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Chapter 5. Want to know a secret? Successful people aren't born that way. They don't have some magical gene that makes them immune to self-doubt or failure. They've just learned how to cultivate a winning mindset. They practice gratitude. They surround themselves with positive influences. They visualize their success, and most importantly, they take action, even when they're afraid. They understand that action is the antidote to fear. So, what actions can you take today to start shifting your mindset? Chapter 6. Let's talk about perfectionism for a second. It sounds like a good thing, right? Who doesn't want to be perfect? But here's the problem. Perfectionism is often driven by fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. And this fear can paralyze you. It can prevent you from taking risks, from putting yourself out there, from achieving your full potential. So, how do you overcome perfectionism? Start by embracing imperfection. Allow yourself to make mistakes. And remember, done is better than perfect. Chapter 7. All right, let's get practical. Here are a few exercises you can start using today to cultivate a growth mindset. First, start paying attention to your self-talk. When you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, challenge them. Reframe them into something more positive and empowering. Second, embrace challenges. Don't shy away from them. See them as opportunities to learn and grow. And finally, celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Give yourself permission to acknowledge and celebrate your progress. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for our next topic, the role of gratitude in long-term well-being. See you next time.